Hey guys, this is just another bonus video today, and I'll be talking about how Cambridge, when I applied to it, rejected my application, and that links to resilience, which is a subtopic of today's video. So I applied and I, in my opinion, got the grades. I was doing an Access to Social Sciences diploma where I achieved what I needed to achieve to apply there. So that was 45 distinctions was all you could get, and I got 45. And after my personal statement, which took a lot of time, like 20 hours to 30, and that's a conservative estimate, and so many people checked it. Cambridge students, a PhD student at Cambridge, a panel of 10 in total, and myself checked it. So it was a massive learning curve. I used to, it was, I wrote it so intricately and so microscopically that it was a shame when, you know, it fell through and I didn't get the place I wanted to get at Cambridge. And that has been my life goal. I've really wanted to get in there, and I've been researching it, and I even bought a hoodie before with Cambridge on it, and now I see my wardrobe and I look at it and I almost cringe every time because it's like, I weren't close enough. But yeah, and so when I'd applied to Cambridge, a few weeks later I got an email saying, okay, unfortunately due to the competition, just like your standard email, you haven't been given a place. So I rung up and I asked them what the issue was, and they just said, you need to do an A-level as well, and do an A-level in a year and reapply, and you've got a better chance. But this pool at this time was really competitive, so it wasn't, you wasn't capable of getting the place. So anyway, that when that email hit me, everything turned dull and my stomach sank, and everything bad that could happen emotionally and mentally did happen. Like all that effort and all that persistence and consistency and all the hard work did not come to fruition, and it was a massive setback, and I wasn't happy, of course. And for a full week I was just, you know, in a little hole with myself, just thinking, why on earth did they not accept me? I did this, I did that. Each damn word of my personal statement I polished and shredded so much out, and I just put so much effort into that little goal, and it didn't happen. And so I was traumatized, I'd say, but like, yeah, so it didn't happen. And now I want to talk about how I actually eventually learned to accept it and come to terms with my new college, which is King's College London. And here I am in central London. This is my accommodation. This is my kitchen right now, quickly, or a shared kitchen. And as you see, it's quite good. So back to the point I'm making. If you've failed to achieve a massive dream, a massive goal, a massive vision, do not give up. Do not say, look, this has happened and that has happened and I spent so much time. And do not pity yourself and fall into that deep pit of gloom that's so easy to fall into. I did fall into it, but I fell into it for a week, and I used that to self-reflect on how I can get back up from that darkness and muster the energy to just move on with life, because life waits for no man or woman. and you just have to carry on going day by day, step by step, minute by minute, and carry on working and striving. Nothing comes easy. Success isn't literally, Cambridge was my success. Like, it was the most, one of the world's 4 best uni in the world, aside from like Harvard, Oxford. It's on par with them, and I honestly, intellectually, I feel like I've been stripped apart. And then, yeah, so do not fall into that agony that comes with failing, because failing is just a step to get you further in your life. So please, you need to just have the resilience and the faith in yourself to one day achieve it. And you will achieve it, you 100% will, as long as you carry on fighting for your goal. And you need to still have that faith, that spark that was there before you failed, it still needs to be there, but doubly there now. And so now, even though I didn't get into Cambridge, I still have a plan. I'm thinking of applying to Oxford for my Masters, and perhaps abroad for my PhD somewhere. And so even Cambridge is still a plan, but now I'm not a massive fan of Cambridge because they tore my heart. And so that tiny connection has been severed. So, but Cambridge is still a good university, of course. I would recommend you apply to it if you can. But yeah, so my alternative plan is to apply to Oxford or Yale or one of those Ivy League unis, which will equally fulfill my dream, but just a different way. Success isn't just a straight line. It is, as soon as you think of the goal, you know what happens? That line gets squiggly. And this is a massive quote as well online. You'll see it all over if you do a bit of research. But it's all squiggly. At the moment you think of your goal and you start, it's not straightforward. And in life, the people who have achieved what they have achieved, they're rewarded in public for what they've practiced for years in prior work. So you need to acknowledge that they didn't get there overnight. And so it will take hard work, dedication, determination, and a host of other things. But be resilient, be yourself, and be ambitious. Because if you give up, then you've failed, and you will, and that is worse than losing or not getting what you want in life. So yeah, that's my little story of Cambridge, and that's it for you for today. This is a bonus video. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. I believe subscribe is here, and another video would be here. And thank you for watching. God bless and have a nice day. Bye.